So here students, I have written the question number 6 of the exercise 6.3. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided so as to get a perfect square number. Also find the square root of the square number so obtain. So the question is similar to the question number 5th. Only the difference between the question number 5th and 6th question is that in the question number 5th it was asked that smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied. Here it was given multiplied and here it is given divided. So again, if you are going to solve this question, it is similar to the question number 5th. First you will find the prime factors of the number and then you need to follow the similar way. So I am going to solve the 3 parts. Total 6 parts are given in the question. So I had taken the 3 parts and rest of the 3 parts that will be homework for you. So here I am going to solve I have written the second part. The number is given 2925. So first you will find the prime factors. So here I am going to find that prime factor 2925. So first I will check for the 2, it is not divisible by 2. Check for the 3, 9 to 11, 11 to 13, 13, 5, 18. 18 is divisible by 3, it means this number is also divisible by 3. Then 3, 9 ja 27, 2, 22, 3, 7 ja 21, 3, 5 ja 15. Again check for the 3, then 9, 6, 9, 7, 16, 16, 5, 21, again divisible by 3. Then 3, 3 ja 9, 3, 2 ja 6, 3, 5 ja 15. Then again check for the 3, 3 to 5, 5, 5, 10. It is not divisible by 3. Now it is divisible by 5. Here unit place is 5. Then 5, 6 ja 30 and 5, 5 ja 25. Then again by 5. Then 13. It will be 5 1 ja 5, 5 3 ja 15. Then 13 1 ja 13. So here I got the prime factors. So here you will write the prime factors of the number. And it is equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 13. So I have written all the prime factors. Now if you are going to make the pairing, here 3 is in the pair, 5 is in the pair, but 13 is unpaired here. So students, if the same question is given for the multiplied, then your answer will be 13. It should be multiplied by 13. But the question is asked for the by which number it should be divided. So students, whatever the number it is going to be multiplied, if by the same number you are going to divide, again the number will be perfect square number. For example, if you are going to divide it by 13, 13 and 13 will be here cancel and you will get the number like that. And now the numbers will be in the pair. It means if you are going to remove the 13, then again 13 is only unpaired. So either you need to put one more 13 here, yeah, you need to remove that 13 to make the numbers in the pair. So in the division and multiplication, the number will be same. This number will be multiplied by 13 to get a perfect square number, as well as the same number is going to be divided by 13 to get a perfect square number. So your answer will be that number which is not in pair. So here answer will be 13. So here you will write 2925 should be divided by 13 to get a perfect square number. So whatever the number that is not in pair, that will be your answer. Now you need to divide that number. Here 2925 divided by 13, you need to divide that number by 13, and here also it will be divided by 13. So here 13 and 13 will be cancelled and you need to divide it. So here you will get 13 2 ja 26, then 3, 13 3 ja 39, that will be greater than 13 2 ja 26, then 6, and 13 5 ja 65, then 225, and it is equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. So students, if you are going to divide this number by 13, you will get the 225. It means if you are going to divide this number by 13, the number is going to be a perfect square number. So you need to find the square root of that number also. It means square root of 225 equal to under root 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. Here all the numbers are in the pair. So root 225 equal to 3 into 5, that is equal to 15. So square root of that number which is divided by 13, that will be 15. So students, process is same, steps are same, only by which number you are going to multiply in the question number 5, by the same number it should be divided in the question number 6 to get the perfect square number. Now student, the next number is 2645, that is the fourth part of the question number 6. So again find the prime factors. Here it is not going to be divided by 2. Now check for the 3, 6, 2, 8, 8, 4, 12, 12, 5, 17. 17 is not divisible by 3, so it is not also divisible by 3. So now unit place is 5, then it will be surely divisible by 5. Then 5 5 ja 25, 5 2 ja 10, and 5 9 ja 45. Now again you will check for the, it is not going to be divided by 5, then you will check for the 7, then 7 7 ja 49, 50, 51, 50, it is not divisible by 7. So students, if you are going to find the numbers, if you are going to check for 7, 11, 13, then you will get that this number will be divisible by 23. 23 is the prime number by which 529 will be divisible. So that number will be divisible by 23. So here you will write 23 2 ja 46 and 23 3 ja 69. Again 23 1 ja 23. So here I have written the factors. So you will write it 2645, it is equal to 5 into 23 into 23. So it's done. 23 is in the pair, 5 is unpaired. So by which number it should be divided? It should be divided by 5. So here you will write 2645 should be divided by 5 to get a perfect square number. So it should be divided by 5 to get a perfect square number. Now divide that number by 5, then 2645 upon 5, it is equal to 5 into 23 into 23 divided by 5. So here 5 and 5 will be cancelled, and if you are going to divide it by 5, you will get 5 5 ja 25, 5 2 ja 10, and 5 9 ja 45. That will be 529. It is equal to 23 into 23. Now you need to find the square root. So 529 equal to square root of 23 into 23. Now it is in the pair, so one number you will pick from this pair. So 529 equal to 23. So it will be 23. So if you are going to divide 2645 by 5, then you will get a perfect square number, that will be 529, and its square root will be 23. It is the complete solution of the fourth part of the question. Now then fifth part I am going to explain, 2800. So similar way is there. Find the factors of 2800. It is divisible by 2. Then 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8, 00 again by 2, 2 7 ja 14. Then again by 2, 2 3 ja 6, 2 5 ja 10, 350 again by 2. Then 2 1 ja 2, 2 7 ja 14, 2 5 ja 10. Now check for the 3, 1 7 8 5 13, not divisible by 3, then by it is divisible by 5. Then 5 3 ja 15, 5 5 ja 25 again by 5, and 5 7 ja 35. Now it is 7 1 ja 7. So it is these are the factors of the 2800. So here I am going to write 2800 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 7. So here I have written all the factors of 2800. Now if you are going to make the pairing, 2 is in the pair, 2 is in the pair, 5 is in the pair, but 7 is unpaired. So your answer will be 7. So here you will write 2800 should be divided by 7 to get a perfect square number. So here this number should be divided by 7. Now again divide the number by 2800 by 7. It is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 7 upon 7. So here 7 and 7 will be cancelled, and it is 7 4 ja 28 400, it is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Now you need to find the square root of that number. If you are going to divide 2800 by 7, then 400 you will get, that is a perfect square number. So under root 400 equal to under root 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Now all the numbers are in the pair, so it shows that under root 400, it is equal to 2 into 2 into 5. You will pick one number from each pair. 2 2 ja 4, 5 ja 20. So square root of 400 is 20. So it is the complete solution of the question number 6, fifth part. So you will find that in the fifth and sixth there is no any difference. In the fifth, whatever the number you got for the multiplication, in the question number 6, the same number you are going to get for the division. So kindly note down the solution and solve the rest of the question by yourself.